Okay, so if you look at the top gainers over the last 24 hours, there's coins that are up right now. 78%, 75%, 33%. We're seeing a lot of big movers today, even though you've got Bitcoin, which is still pretty darn weak, kind of falling lower, getting a little bit of a bounce off the after hitting, $99,000 as a low. But CRO is not really getting as significant at a bounce. Sure, I mean, from that little wick down there, it's up 14%, I guess, 15%. But what comes next for CRO? I want to talk about what's going on in this market right now as we're still in a government shutdown, which if that government shutdown ends, you could get a rally for the altcoins. We're seeing a little bit of an altcoin rally right now. Is this a real altcoin season? Is this some kind of fake out? Is CRO going to catch up? Well, let's talk about it in this video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell if you haven't done so already. Currently, I'm still sitting in a short position for Bitcoin. Again, if I get stopped out and this thing recovers, well, that's fine again, because I am still holding some positions in this crypto space, hoping for a bull market, but right now feeling that bearish sentiment, making a trade to the downside. Now, if you want to trade as well and you think that you're finding a bounce or potential resistance, in the description of this video, there are links for you to sign up using the affiliate link down below if you haven't done so already. Let's talk about this. First of all, so I went over to crypto.com's X page. What if I told you that the last pinned tweet they put out was on August 26th, the historic day for CRO? The President's Media Group's CRO strategy announced a $6.4 billion fund to build America's Kronos treasury. This was such a huge story back on October 26th, or excuse me, August 26th. So August, September, October, we're in November. It's been months since we saw this news story. That news story sent CRO to the moon, but we've since come back down to earth. And with this wick, we've been talking about the danger of potentially coming lower. Now, if you look at all the price action that's happening today, you might be frustrated, right? Filecoins, Fetch AI, Starknet, Graph, Near. These coins, some of them are absolutely exploding right now, but I want to take a zoom out for a second and look at the reality of the situation. Yes, Filecoin is up right now in the last 24 hours, but look at Filecoin's all-time high, $165. $3.27 is where it's at right now. Not very good, okay? Let's look at some of these others. How about Artificial Superintelligence Alliance coin? What a name, huh? Currently at 39 cents. Its previous high was $3.10. So some people are looking at this market right now going, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. CRO is doing so bad. It's just so bad compared to some of these coins that are pumping today, when the reality of the situation is CRO coin is 6x away from its previous high. Filecoin is like 40x away from its previous high, whatever the math is. Way more than CRO is from its previous high. So you might be looking at these charts right now saying, look at how good some of these altcoins are getting. Some of you guys might be like, well, it doesn't matter if it's away from its high. These are great. Yeah, there are some trading opportunities right now. Again, you could trade a lot of these coins that are rallying right now over on, Blowfin or BTCZ or Bit10X or Weeks. There are sign-up links. I'm trading Bitcoin right now, but there are altcoins that you can trade. And with very low leverage, when you get an 80% move, you can get crazy gains on some of these coins, guys, right? Crazy gains on some of these coins. And so we're seeing a little bit of an altcoin revival right now. Are we in a true altcoin season? I'd say no, not really. Bitcoin dominance has been climbing up. It wicked high, okay? It's coming down a little bit right now. It wicked up, and it's coming down a little bit. This was flickering between red and green right now. We are not out of the woods yet for this Bitcoin dominance rally yet. What we're all waiting and hoping for CRO to get a true revival, for altcoins to get a true revival, is we're waiting for the quantitative tightening to occur, government shutdown, or the quantitative tightening to end, government shutdown to end, And if those all line up, we could get a true altcoin revival. But I do not believe this is the true altcoin revival right now. Solana isn't really gaining any ground right now. Ethereum's not really gaining any ground right now. And I still remain in this short position for Bitcoin because that's just how I feel about this market right now. I am a bull on crypto overall, but right now, I look at the possibility of a potential bear market hitting for Bitcoin and a cascade event for altcoins. You know, I look at CRO and I think CRO could possibly fill this wick. Okay. So I think Blacksea shorting CRO right now. Still holding his positions on it, but also playing the volatility, right? If you're holding a coin and it's not going up, you can trade it to the downside to try to profit on the move to the downside to buy that dip. If you believe it's going to dip down to 6 cents, well, making money to buy that dip is one way to do it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give financial advice. You guys have to do your own research. Please understand that. But there is volatility to play in this market. CRO isn't even the most volatile right now. You're looking at some of these other altcoins rallying, and it might frustrate you, but I don't think that it should, okay? There are coins that pop all the time in crypto. In the middle of an actual bear market, if Bitcoin's collapsing and really stumbling down, let's just pretend we get a 70% retracement for Bitcoin. There still is going to be some random altcoin or two that's going to be rallying, right? Is it going to be CRO? I doubt it. Maybe that'd be great. The reality of the situation for CRO right now is we haven't even had a true bullish event like this since August 26th. This was a very bullish thing. I think it remains to be a bullish thing. We've had some great stories about prediction markets coming out and partnerships with Crypto.com and some of these other companies out there. Super cool. The other thing that's holding CRO back is still that Kronos ETF, which with the government shutdown delaying, it's not changing what's going on right now. I personally refuse to get bearish on CRO unless something fundamentally changes about the company that is Crypto.com, because what's not changing for me right now in the long-term vision that I have and being bullish on CRO and believing $1 CRO, which I still believe that, believe it or not, I still believe that $1 CRO could come and maybe even $2 at some point in the future, maybe even higher. The fundamentals for Crypto.com being such a strong company haven't changed, but if we're going into a bear market, I got to remain aware of that. I got to remain cautious of that for my own personal portfolio. And as I report on the news and give my opinion, I want to be transparent in how I'm really feeling about this market. So if you appreciate the transparency and how I feel about this market, and you want to get some news updates on this market, well, we're right here at the Crypto Report, giving updates every day. Subscribe to the channel. Statistically, 50% of you guys watching this right now are not subscribed. So just tap the subscribe button. You'll get more content from us. Continue to dig into this stuff. Do your own research, my friends, and we'll keep the content coming. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. DCA, HODL. Dig into this stuff, guys. Stay patient. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, y'all.